I've been to some treks. I've been to Langtang, I've been to Korea, and it was fun. But among them, I would definitely say one of the highlights was panch pokhari. Mainly because of the locals, the groups, the random bunch of groups that we made friends, and they were a bunch of kids, of course, making the place joyfully bright, and it was really really good. We were quite early, and there were like cows grazing and stuff, like there were chickens, and I decided to draw. I was drawing, the houses out there. We were at Tangu Kharka. Usop sir gave me a challenge, like, why not add a samurai over there? And I said, yes, why not? And I still need to complete that one. Next morning, we started walking to Panch Pokhari. There was one place that we stopped at lunch. Our owner had like 3 kids. Mainly, I met, the first one was Furwa. He was a very small one, and he was crying. I don't know why. And then I know we decided to give him a chocolate. And since he was crying a lot, I thought, why not? Let's draw him. I think we have some time. Oh my God, the focus he was giving was really, really, really good. There was his another brother, Pema, and he was a super shy one, but very high energetic. Like I decided to film him, and he literally hid himself inside the doko, and that was really funny. And then finally reached Panch Pokhari. We stayed at this shared rooms where there were like 50 people sleeping under the same hall. So when we reach the top, generally in trek what happens is there is this big fireplace, like the smoker kind of thing, and they use it to heat water. And at the night before dinner, people would gather around from different groups and kindly get warmed. And there were the people, and they were talking about the legend of Panch Pokhari, why it was named it, why it was created, and stuff like that. They were all from different backgrounds, different occupations. They were sharing what they do and stuff like that. And I thought it was the perfect moment to capture that exact moment. And I just snuck a chair and secretly mixed into the group. They noticed me, and they kind of like gave me a space, but I managed to capture it, and I showed it to them. They were like so happy. They were like pointing, oh, is this me, is this me? One uncle said, oh, mero ta face aayena, but mero cop ko face aayesa. And it was really it was very very happy moment. It was very bright. It was so much energetic after that long walk, that pain. It was totally worth it, just from the interaction of the people. And I did that there. Just a minute ago, I had drawn Busan sir in his kitchen. So we were hungry, and so he just went to the kitchen. He prepared whole noodles himself, and I was like, okay, you prepare noodles, I will draw you. And I kind of like inserted Busan sir in the kitchen. Later, Usop sir also joined and helped him to wash the dishes and all. But the water was super cold. Things that I remember from the trek. Then we went there. We witnessed the sunset. It was really really good. We witnessed, I think, Jugal Himal. It was basically in the Langtang Valley, and I had already went to Langtang, and those were the basically same ranges, but from the different POVs. Then we went down, and we decided to have the lunch on the same place. And delightfully, hopefully the hotel was not closed. And then I saw the Pema, and he instantly saw me, recognized me, and he literally shied away into the kitchen. I called him and I said, what was his name? I don't know, was it like Dua or something? And he said, Dimag छैन हजुरको हिजो भनेको हैन. And he was, the town was so aggressive, like everybody in the kitchen, his family, his mother, his father, like shouted at him. And it was funny for me, but he was just laughing all the time. Kids being kids. And then I decided to draw them, since we had time that day. We spent around like 1 hour 30 minutes around there, and I decided to go full on and do their watercolor portraits. And
okay, la Purba, yo ko jasto ko राम्रो छ दुईटामा को हो तिमी ती कुन राम्रो छ दुईटामा को नि यो चाहिँ
every second I was getting threatened. Literally, I remember Pema said, if I didn't give them the drawing with a perfectly scissor cut, he's gonna hit me in the balls. And I was like, okay, like.
मेरो टिमबाटै मैले थालिदिन्छु उनीहरूले अहिले ल के ल बनाउनु
टिममा कतिवटा फोटो बनाइरहेको थियो दादाले ल
His threatening was so far that the shy, like the one who was very quiet previously, Purba, also started threatening me every next sentence. He would say, "Edi esto garinas bane."
ए कस्तो छ यो यो कस्तो छ राम्रो छ कुन चाहिँ राम्रो छ पेमाको राम्रो छ कि फुर्बाको राम्रो छ तिमीलाई मलाई फुर्बा राम्रो लागिरहेछ पेमा भन्दा
and gesturing like the hand motion. And I was like, okay. But I told them they were super happy. And I asked Pema, the older one, what do you... And oh yeah, they also had a brother called as Dua. And they wanted me to include Dua in the drawing. But we were running late. And how could I include? And I said, okay, when he grew up, I will definitely include him there. And I asked him, since I have drawn you so much, what you gonna give me to Pema? And he said, okay, take my younger brother. So basically he was ready to let go of his younger brother Furba. And I said, I carried Furba, and Furba, your brother has given you to me for the drawing. And he was like, no. And then he literally went inside the kitchen and hidden it. And this was one of the bestest interaction I ever had. The kids were super funny. They were super fun. I had to leave them, and just to meet them again, I think I will be going there frequently, and hopefully they will be still there. But I think they study in Kathmandu or something. But anyway, and the next day, and we had like whole day to us. So we decided to go to this place, which was very neat and clean regarding food, and the dye was also super nice. And there I drew him basically because since I had a lot of time, and that was really fun interaction as well. And yeah, and we came home, and there are a bunch of drawings that still left finishing touches. That's I only drew the sketches of, like for example in panch pokhari, I just drew the sketches of the drawings, and I still need to do it. And yeah, there's a lot of things, but at the end it was really fun, it was really memorable, one of the best one ever. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you had really fun. If you again visit panch pokhari, there is my drawing. Hopefully they have not thrown it. But yeah, it was really fun.